Shannen Doherty's semi-charmed life. The life and career of Shannen Doherty was made up of staggering highs and shattering lows. I'm sure there was something in between from time to time, but relative tranquility seldom makes the trades. Doherty struck a chord in a way that was highly unusual. While undeniably talented, her acting itself was seldom the point of discussion. Doherty was both an it girl and a bad girl during her peak years. She scored iconic roles and then would often sabotage them with a remarkably consistent tendency for unprofessional on-set behavior. For several years she managed to stay afloat because she was gifted and she had something that few actors have. You could call it a fire-starter appeal, I suppose. If Doherty was a part of a project, eyes would inevitably turn in her direction. Before I get too far ahead of myself, maybe we should go back to the start. Doherty was on the cusp of 10 when she got her first guest acting role on network television in an episode of the family drama Father Murphy. Additional guest spots and the occasional small part on film would follow over the subsequent years. In her pre-massive fame era, her highlights include 18 episodes of Little House on the Prairie, the film Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, and 3 seasons of another family drama, Our House, starring Wilford Brimley. 1988 would bring her the first iconic role of her life as one of the Heathers in the stunningly dark high school assassination comedy Heathers. Perhaps transgressively, Doherty played the meekest of a trio of well-heeled Heathers. Doherty's Heather desperately wants to fit in with as a quartet of the most popular girls at Westerberg High, including Winona Ryder as the only non-Heather, Veronica. It's seldom mentioned when the cult classic film directed by Michael Lehman is written or talked about, but Doherty's character is arguably the one who evolves the most from a potential nice girl to an embracer of the wickedness once directed at her. In a somewhat cryptic statement made on his Facebook page following the announcement of Doherty's passing, the film's screenwriter Daniel Waters stated, "Rip Shannen. She didn't know it was a comedy.